Nathan Judo. I'm here with Wolves reporter Mr. Liam Keane. Liam, Wolves 0, Man United 1. What did you make of that?
Missed opportunity, I think. Wolves were definitely improved as an overall performance, but the biggest takeaway is that they haven't got a real goal threat at the moment, and unfortunately United do in bringing Rashford off the bench. I mean, he's a world-class player, and he comes on and scores. What is the difference really between the two sides? United were lacklustre.
Need a right back, don't you?
Yeah, cheers, mate. That was the difference. There was a goal scorer on the pitch for United, and Wolves didn't have it.
Yeah, look, they stifled Man United. Man United weren't at the best, but you've got to give Wolves credit for that, and they did. I thought they were better today, but at the same time, you know, Lopetegui's going to look at that game and he's going to go, they deserved at least a draw. But I thought apart from those last 5-10 minutes, they didn't really show enough. There wasn't enough urgency there, was there?
No, and when there was, the quality wasn't there because they were desperately trying to get it forward, and they couldn't get into the right areas at the right times. It was all very rushed, which is normal when you're 1-0 down in the dying embers of a game, but you've got to have a little bit more composure about it. And Wolves didn't quite have enough to really get a good opportunity, bar Raul Jimenez's late header, which was a massive save from De Gea. But Wolves, it all comes down to me is a couple of individual positions, right back being one, a couple others, but goal scoring, and Wolves don't have that goal scoring.
Yeah, we'll come on to that in a minute. Look, Lopetegui was lauded for a substitution to Everton. Today didn't quite work out, did it? Johnny, you can say, was a little bit off it when Rashford scored. Raul Jimenez, I felt, came on a little bit late today.
Yeah.
Looked threatening for Wolves, probably gave them that target man they desperately needed. Do you feel that's fair? Or?
I think Jimenez should have been on 15 minutes earlier, perhaps slightly more. Unfortunately, the Johnny one is a little bit difficult because it's a catch-22, because Semedo had a good 10 minutes, and then after that was booked, and I thought was all over the place.
Yeah.
Johnny looked slow, laboured when he came on. He looked off the pace completely. Didn't look fit. So, who are you going to play there? So it was a difficult position for Lopetegui to be in. That's why Wolves need a right back, as our friend walking past just said.
Yes, he did.
He's right. Even if he did interrupt, he's right.
Yeah. A point wouldn't have got them out of the relegation zone.
No.
I still feel, speaking to the fans and around here, there's an optimism of Wolves getting out of this, this relegation battle and hopefully moving on and above. But look, big game against Villa. The good thing and the big thing is that they're going to have Matheus Cunha, whether from the start or not. But £42 million worth of, £43 million worth of player eventually when he hits this appearance. But that's what they need, don't they? They need a front man. Whether Raul's, got a future, Wolves will remain to be seen, and maybe that's because maybe he should have come on for an extra 15-20 minutes. Couldn't you'd have thought he's going to be ready to go? He's fit and he wants to start.
Yeah, you would imagine so. Look, it's a lift not only for the fans but for the players. Like having an extra new big money, high profile signing on the pitch, it has to be a boost. And what perfect game for it to be a boost as well against Villa away at Villa Park. So,
but they need more signings, don't they? Judging by this.
Of course they do, 100%. But the biggest positive I'll take away is that the performances have got progressively better so far. It's a small sample size in 3 games, but Gillingham onto Everton onto today, they have steadily improved. And I thought today was quite a big improvement actually on Everton. Mm-hmm. There's a lot to do, don't get me wrong, but they were quite poor against Everton, if we're being honest. It was definitely an improvement in terms of performance. There's just these added tweaks, added additions, little things to change, and I think this Wolves team's got enough to get out of it. But you need results.
Villa's going to be tasty, isn't it?
It's always going to be tasty. It's always going to be tasty when we're down there. I'm looking forward to it.
Wolves 0, Manchester United 1. For all the post-match reaction, make sure you log on to expressthestar.com.